New, Little House, Ma might be traditional, but she's not a trad wife. What does it really mean to be a traditional woman in today's world? And is there a difference between being traditional and being a trad wife? That's the question sparking debate after the first details about the new Little House on the Prairie adaptation revealed a fresh take on one of television's most beloved mothers, Caroline, Ma, Ingalls. While the new version honors the values that made Little House a classic, its creator. So why is this distinction creating so much discussion online? Let's break it all down. Welcome back to the channel. If you enjoy the latest TV news, entertainment updates, celebrity stories, and behind-the-scenes Hollywood coverage, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. Now, let's dive into one of the most talked about TV reboots of the year. The return of a classic. Little House on the Prairie remains one of the most cherished family dramas in television history. Based on Laura Ingalls Wilder's beloved books, the series originally aired in the 1970s and continues to attract new generations of viewers through streaming and reruns. The story follows the Ingalls family as they build a life on the American frontier, emphasizing family, resilience, kindness, and hope through difficult times. Now, decades later, a brand new adaptation is bringing the story back to the screen for modern audiences. Fans have been excited, but also curious, about how the beloved characters will be updated while staying true to the original spirit. The Ma Ingalls debate. One character receiving particular attention is Caroline, Ma Ingalls. Traditionally, Ma is portrayed as a devoted wife, loving mother, skilled homemaker, and emotional anchor of the Ingalls family. She represents compassion, strength, and quiet determination. However, in recent years, discussions surrounding traditional family roles have become increasingly connected to the social media concept known as the trad wife. The term generally refers to women who embrace highly traditional gender roles, often presenting marriage and homemaking as their primary purpose while rejecting many aspects of modern feminism. Because Ma fits many traditional family characteristics, some viewers assume the new series might intentionally promote that lifestyle. But according to the creative team behind the reboot, that's simply not the case. What the producers are saying. The producers have emphasized that while Ma remains deeply committed to her family, she is much more than a stereotype. Instead of presenting Caroline as someone who simply follows her husband's decisions without question, the new adaptation highlights her intelligence, emotional strength, practical leadership, and independent thinking. She supports her family not because she's expected to, but because she actively chooses to. The creators believe that's an important distinction. Their goal isn't to turn Ma into a modern action hero, nor to erase the historical realities of frontier life. Instead, they want audiences to see a realistic woman navigating extraordinary challenges with courage, wisdom, and resilience. Why this distinction matters. The conversation reflects a much broader cultural debate. Many viewers appreciate traditional family values while rejecting labels that oversimplify women's identities. Supporters of the reboot argue that strength comes in many different forms. A woman can love caring for her family while also possessing intelligence, leadership, and independence. Those qualities aren't mutually exclusive. Rather than fitting neatly into today's political or cultural categories, Caroline Ingalls represents a timeless example of perseverance and compassion. That's exactly what many fans hope the reboot preserves. Fan reactions. As expected, social media quickly filled with reactions. Some longtime fans praised the producers for respecting the original character while giving her greater emotional depth. Others argued that Ma never needed updating in the first place, believing the original series already portrayed her as a remarkably strong woman. Meanwhile, some viewers welcomed the clarification, saying it helps separate historical storytelling from today's online labels. Across platforms, one thing became clear. People still care deeply about these characters decades after they first appeared on television. That passion shows just how powerful Little House on the Prairie continues to be. Honoring the original series. One challenge facing any reboot is balancing nostalgia with modern storytelling. Change too much, and longtime fans become disappointed. Change too little, and newer audiences may lose interest. The production team appears determined to walk that fine line. Classic themes like faith, family, perseverance, kindness, sacrifice, and community remain central to the story. At the same time, characters are being given additional emotional complexity that reflects contemporary storytelling standards. It's a delicate balancing act, but one many viewers are eager to see. Why Little House still matters. Even after so many years, Little House on the Prairie continues to resonate because its core themes are universal. Families still face hardship, parents still make sacrifices, communities still depend on compassion and cooperation. Although today's world looks very different from frontier America, the emotional heart of the story remains surprisingly relevant. That's why each new adaptation generates so much excitement. It's not simply about revisiting old memories. It's about rediscovering timeless values through fresh storytelling. Final thoughts. Whether you agree with the producers' interpretation or prefer the original series, one thing is certain. The conversation surrounding Ma Ingalls proves that classic television still has the power to spark meaningful discussions. The new adaptation isn't trying to erase history. Instead, it hopes to celebrate one of television's most beloved mothers by showing her as both traditional and remarkably strong. Sometimes labels don't tell the whole story. And perhaps that's exactly the message this new version hopes audiences will remember. Outro call to action. What do you think? Should classic TV characters stay exactly the same, or is it okay to reinterpret them for modern audiences? Do you agree that Ma Ingalls can be traditional without fitting today's tradwife label? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this entertainment update, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more trending TV news, celebrity updates, and Hollywood stories. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.